With single-player SOCOM, you lead a 4-man team, and you've got to be stealthy as well as quick to dish out the orders via the snazzy USB headset, supplied with the original version of SOCOM. But if you have any reservations about barking orders directly to your PS2 like a crazed loon, or if indeed you've yet to purchase said piece of technical kit, you'll be pleased to hear that commands can be issued in a more sensible fashion, via the in-game menu system. The environments are more varied this time, thanks to a selection of both urban and rural settings. And SOCOM 2 is broken up into 4 chapters, with 3 missions apiece. The 12 missions overall are a bit more taxing this time, although the objectives are still pretty run-of-the-mill for this type of game. Gather intelligence, blow up the odd ammo dump, infiltrate a heavily defended compound, and haul ass to various extraction points. You get the general idea.
Took them out because they were getting too close, sir.
Once you've mastered the art of coordinating your team, you'll find the combat is still gripping stuff, but it's a shame the terrorist AI can still sometimes let the side down.
Hostile, inside. Enemy sighted.
For the most part, your squad mates follow orders, cover your back and pick off enemies. Sometimes, however, you'll stare in disbelief, especially when it comes to negotiating tricky obstacles like ladders, where everyone seems to pile in at once. To add further insult to injury, your teamwork rating will be lowered as a direct result of any incompetent ladder work. Annoyingly, one false move can send you right back to the start again. At no point within the mission can you save your progress, which means that each time you fluff up, all you can do is throw your pad on the floor and wave goodbye to 20 minutes or so of stealthy infiltration.
Command, we've secured the foreman. We're ready to continue.
Even without the ability to save mid-mission, it still only takes around 10 hours of solid gaming to get through, so there's not a great deal to play for overall. We're still not entirely convinced that SOCOM's single-player aspect is any better than it was before, and online is definitely where it's at, with enough improvements to actually make that uncomfortable headset worth wearing. SOCOM's 16-player online mode is a really important part of the game, and when Sony's Central Station Network Hub becomes fully operational later on this year, SOCOM, along with every other online PS2 title, will benefit from its exclusive online services. Friends listing, lobby chat systems and community support should all be available, and considering that SOCOM is a flagship title for broadband gaming, there could even be competitions and tournaments with prizes to be won.
Seals victorious.
Escort and Breach are the 2 new game types, which play suspiciously like modified versions of existing game modes, Hostage Rescue and Demolition. The object of Escort is to guide groups of VIPs safely to an extraction point, steering them through the various points of cover while the opposition tries its hardest to pick them off. Breach mode is about planting explosives at specific locations within the enemy camp, and benefits immensely from the inclusion of new gun turrets and various destructible features. The act of demolishing walls and the like might not be as extensive as in Red Faction 2, but areas that once provided excellent cover can now be destroyed on the fly, which keeps games fresh every time you play. However, the majority of the online improvements are purely cosmetic. An icon now appears above whichever seal is talking, so there's no need to cross-reference on screen names and character IDs. The new stat tracking feature is a good way of adding a competitive edge too, listing everything from your number of headshots to how many primary goals you've completed. SOCOM 2's looks are pale in comparison to rival squad-based shooters such as Ghost Recon Jungle Storm, which isn't really that amazing itself. It's not pig ugly, just a bit bland in places, which we guess is to be expected when lag problems can slow online shootouts to a crawl. Still, with stunners like Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow promising online play, that excuse does sound a bit feeble.